Good day to all of you, the viewers of Poland Daily Culture. Would you ever imagine that actually Mexicans would make a movie about Maksymilian Kolbe? But that's true. And with us is Pablo Jose Barroso calling to us from Mexico. Pablo, you there?
Yes, hello Maria, how are you?
So I'm saying reality is sometimes so shocking. Just to mention this fact that you're creating and you almost finished the movie about the Maksymilian Kolbe story called Max and Me, but that's not your first movie. I would say you're an experienced producer of big blockbuster Christian movies with your company Dos Corazones. Am I saying it right? Correct me.
Yes. Perfectly. Yes, thank you for inviting me to your show. Yes, I'm a real estate producer, but I had a conversion and then I had this call to share the faith worldwide through the media, and that's why we started Dos Corazones Films back in 2005.
So what does it mean, Dos Corazones, for those who don't speak Spanish?
Dos Corazones is the two hearts of the Sacred Heart and the Immaculate Heart of Mary. So that's who are really producing the films. And we started producing, our first film was a film on Our Lady of Guadalupe. Then we distributed the movie on Carol with Piotr Adams, or how, I don't know exactly the pronunciation. Then we produced a family movie of that two brothers get involved together because they fight each other because of a business, and then they get together afterwards and they forgive each other. And then we did The Greatest Miracle, which talks about the Holy Mass, which I really recommend you to watch. We distributed also in Poland in 2013.
So The Great Miracle, yes?
The Greatest Miracle,
The Greatest Miracle, about the Holy Mass. Wonderful.
Yes, then we kept going and we did the movie on Cristiada, which is talks about the persecution of the church in Mexico and all the fight for the freedom of religion and all the sacrifices that many people, like the Polish people, to keep faith and to keep the sacraments going. But then we started, Maksymilian Kolbe started following, and we're very happy to tell you that everything that we have portrayed up to date, I think that has come together in this film, which has the best of the best in the production values. And you can watch better all these movies in our website, which is doscorazonesfilms.org.
Doscorazonesfilms.org. Can we watch there also clips and parts of the movie?
Yes, and you can see all the trailers of the other movies, and you can even watch some of the movies online.
Perfect. So there is like an open access to a lot of this, and we can also see other projects. So you are experienced a Christian storytelling teller, and of course Cristiada was, I would say, the most recognizable one, except of course the Pope with Piotr Adamczyk, but it is another thing, especially for us both. But and now trying to finish the story about Maksymilian Kolbe, and you, of course, calling for help and for giving a hand from the Polish side, which is very well understood, that you like for us to participate in such kind of wonderful project of also telling the history of the reality of Polish life before the World War II, because after all, Maksymilian Kolbe lived in Poland. So you needed to show this as well. That's very moving that we have such kind of opportunity that this story will be told through eyes and lips of other people and from the other part of the world. When you almost at the end of this project, tell us how is it different from your other Christian movies? Like, is it anything that you see you've done? I would say in a different way.
I think this movie has all the, as you are growing up, you get the more knowledge of everything. So I think this movie has all the best things that we have done and avoided the mistakes that we have done prior. So hopefully this movie can reach out and touch much more hearts than even Cristiada.
Perfect. So you basically you gain all of the experience from your previous projects, and which were already big and trying to reach to many others. And now you hopefully the story of Maksymilian Kolbe will warm up hearts of others. To be honest, when I watched this part of the trailer, when he saves just another prisoner who wants to commit suicide to touch the wire, which of course was electric wire. So and he says, "Stop to him. The life is on the other side." Yes, it makes me already cry so badly because after all, to have so much hope in Auschwitz, I wasn't be sure if I had enough courage to be like this or enough faith.
Well, I think that's a grace, and that's the heroic part of his life that we want to portray, and people to really know that what he did. That not everyone knows his story, and hopefully with this movie, everybody will know more about him and more about Poland and Polish culture.
Perfect. And we wrap up with this. And of course, the viewers of Poland Daily, now with the privilege of having Pablo with us, we show you a small part of the movie, so stay with us.